Hi, this is Julie at Julie Loses. Thank you for tuning in to another installment of my online video diary. It is Tuesday, May 27th, and I thought I would check in with you just to give you a heads up on what's going on with me. Over the last few weeks, I have hit a bit of a plateau. I got down to Wonderland, and then I was up the next week, and then back down to Wonderland this last week. But then as I've been weighing myself on a daily basis or every few days, I've just been seeing the scale kind of hovering at around that 199 and 200 number. And it's been really maddening because I have been working out really hard, paying a lot of attention to my diet, and I wasn't sure what was going on. It's a little disappointing when you're having so much fun working out and you're pushing yourself to new extremes, but you're just not seeing that scale come along for the ride. I don't know what it was. It could have been just some random fluctuations with my weight. It could have been that I was pushing too hard and not getting enough calories in, but really it's no matter. Because I seem to have pushed past it. And today, at my weigh-in at 2020, I hit an official 196 pounds. That is 3 pounds less than last week's weigh-in. So I am pretty happy that I seem to have made up for those low loss weeks and even one gain week in there. So that is very exciting. My 2020 goal was 199 pounds by the end of the program, which I think is another 5 or 6 weeks away. So hitting that today, I was pretty excited. There were no party whistles, there was no confetti that launched when I hit the number. I was a little disappointed about that, but I was pretty proud of myself and got some high fives from the people at the bistro counter when I had lunch afterwards. So it's been kind of hard to not be bragging about the weight loss thing. On the program, I am 70 pounds down officially. Overall, I'm about 75 pounds down since August, and that is, that's 3/4 of the way to 100 pounds lost. And I remember periods of time where the idea of losing something like 80 or 100 pounds seemed so impossible. And then I'm doing it and having such success with it for a pretty long period of time, for me anyway, it just makes me feel so much more confident about the future and about my capabilities. So along with this increased confidence comes the desire to get back into the world. If you don't know already, I stopped working last year. I was having some health issues, and once I got those under control, I decided to really work on my fitness and weight, and that's how I got started in the 2020 program. And I took this year off to deal with all these things and learn all the lifestyle that is required to be healthy and live healthfully. And it's been great. I'm so happy I did it, but I need to make some money. And I've done a lot of searching. I think I mentioned in the past being interested in videography and counseling, and I took seminars on everything from medical imaging to, just all kinds of different things that I looked into, anything I had any interest in. But I kept coming back to one thing that I was interested in, and randomly last week I happened to take a look at the want ads and found a position that I think works really well for me, and I found out last week that they wanted to have me come in for an interview. So that's very exciting, to just send a resume out and have them actually get back to you is really exciting. The down part, the caveat to this, is that on Thursday when I got the email that they wanted to bring me in this Thursday, I realized that all of my old professional clothing is old and is at the size that I started at. Size 26 pants, size 20-24 shirts. These clothes drape on me now. I just cannot wear the pants anymore because they fall down. The shirts are like, they just swim. I swim in them, and I realized, oh yeah, I better get some clothes that I would actually wear to work. So I went out on Friday and went looking for, an interview suit, and went to, of course, Lane Bryant, Fat Girl's best friend / worst enemy / best friend clothing store. It's the only clothing store I really go to at this point. But I'm happy to say I may need to move out of the Lane Bryant sphere very soon, because I found a blazer that I liked, and I was wearing them with a pair of pants, but the pinstriping on the blazer didn't match the pinstriping on the pants. So when I had first looked at the pants, I didn't see something in a size 16. Now, 16 was the size that I thought, if I was really lucky, I could fit into, right? Because I did get into one pair of pants in a size 16 a few weeks before, and I thought, well, I could probably do size 16. Hopefully it wasn't a fluke, right? So they didn't have any size 16, so I grabbed a size 18 off the shelf, tried it on, and it was a little too big. And I was like, oh man, the size 16s would probably fit so much better. And I went out, and one of the sales girls asked me if I needed any help. I was like, well, yeah, I really like the way these pants match this blazer, but you guys don't have them in a size 16, and I kind of need them faster than you guys would be able to order it for me. And she said, well, did you try the size 14? I said, well, I'm sure I wouldn't fit into a size 14. There's no way. She said, maybe you should try it out. Maybe you should go ahead and try it. So at her urging, I picked up the size 14 slacks, pulled them into the dressing room, which by now was just a total mess because I was trying on all kinds of things looking for something that appealed to me, and I hadn't found the right mesh of things. And I tried these pants on, and they fit. This is size 14. Size 14 is the smallest size you can get at Lane Bryant. And I was wearing a size 26 back in August and September, and the last time I worked, and now I'm in a size 14. What is going on with that? I'm still shocked about it. I had to text my boyfriend and let him know, like, OMG, I fit into a size 14, and I may have posted it on Twitter and all those random social sites just to brag about it. And I'm pretty stoked. They looked awesome on me. I'm not used to looking at myself in clothing and thinking, man, I look really good. I'm used to thinking like, well, this covers me up enough, and I don't feel too dowdy. But now it's like, oh yeah, look at my back end. Looks kind of cool in that, and look how skinny I look from the side, and it's a whole new world for me. I mean, folks, I grew up a tomboy. I never wore nice clothes. I always wore like my dad's shirts, pants that were way too big for me, t-shirts that were way too big for me, and just dressing up for me at work would be slacks and like a turtleneck, or big sweater, something to cover me up, and never anything form-fitting. And I'm wearing things that are pretty form-fitting, and I'm looking okay in them. I would say I look pretty good in them, but that is really exciting. I really hope the interview works out and that they like me and that I like them. because on paper it seems like a perfect kind of entry into an industry I'm very interested in pursuing up here in Seattle. So fingers crossed for that. It is kind of scary after being unemployed for a year, especially having made the kind of lifestyle changes I'm making. I have these thoughts in my head like, well, how am I going to incorporate working full-time into these lifestyle changes that I've made? How am I going to continue to work out, prepare my food, and enjoy the outdoors while working 8 to 5 or 9 to 10? I don't know how long the hours that it is required for this job, but it was something that used to really worry me, and now that I'm actually going and actively pursuing employment, it's something that I've been thinking about more. But the thing is, now I am really confident that I will be able to pull this off. I'm putting the cart before the horse a little bit, but I'm already envisioning what my schedule might look like, what days of the week I would, prepare my food, and what kind of tools I'll need for the office. I may invest in a mini fridge if the facility doesn't have an adequate size fridge. I will definitely need to buy another food scale for there and not have to bring the one from home all the time. And maybe a tea kettle if they don't have hot water access, or if they only have coffee. I like my tea. That's what helps me out. And like preparing for okay, well, this place is reasonably close to my gym. I could go to the gym at the end of every day before picking my dog up, and blah, blah, blah. I'm already envisioning what it would be like and thinking of ways to make sure I'm not stuck in a chair all day long. And, before, when I first started this program and learned all of the different lifestyle things they want you to kind of address, the idea of doing that and working full-time seemed really overwhelming. And I think it is. I still have so much respect for people who make these kinds of changes and take on these kind of battles when they're also working, and if they have families to support. I think that's amazing. But I really have the confidence now that I can do it too. I just need to rise to the challenge. I need to rise to this opportunity. So that's pretty exciting. Things are going pretty well. The timing is working out great. If there's one of the big caveats, apart from the whole fact that when I do become employed eventually, I'm going to need to buy a lot of clothes, because I've managed to live in yoga pants and t-shirts for the entire, from September till now. I have one outfit that's my sort of go out outfit. But apart from that, no work clothes. So I'm gonna need a couple of outfits. Thankfully, I bought some stuff a few weeks ago from Lane Bryant, and I have a bunch of those Real Woman dollars. So starting June 9th, I have an opportunity to buy a bunch of stuff and get half, and have it be only half price. So that's good, right? I don't know. It'll get me in the store, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to budget for clothes, because this isn't my stopping point, right? I'm still planning on losing more weight, so yeah, that's a lot of money. But it's okay. I need money. I need to spend some money. I'm gonna be making money, and it's all good. So this isn't really scripted or planned, so I'm kind of anyway, yeah, the program is winding down for me. I can really sense the support being kind of withdrawn from me from my dietitian and my physician, and the counseling stopped a little while ago, so that hasn't been available to me for several weeks. But I'm still feeling pretty good. I don't feel like I'm on the verge of, terror or catastrophe with my weight loss, and that's a good thing. So that's it for now. Again, down from last week's. We will now pause while Benny scratches the chair. Are you done? Lay down, sir. Lay down. Down. No, Benny. Down. Good boy. Yeah. So that's another check-in for you guys. Hope to maybe do another day in the life video sometime this weekend. Here's the issue. I was doing all of those fancy edits in Final Cut Pro, which I had a trial for. The trial has since expired, and I am a little cagey about spending the $300 to buy it. I could probably do stuff in iMovie, but I really got into the workflow of Final Cut Pro, so you may see these low-level, sort of like low-quality, lack of edit videos for a little while until either I decide to just, you know, splurge and pick up Final Cut, or maybe I'll get a job and then I won't feel so bad about splurging and continue from there. But in any case, I hope you all are doing well with your own journeys. If you're not, just hang in there. Just keep plugging away. Keep watching the videos. Keep suggesting other people for me to subscribe to. I really appreciate going to all of the different ones and seeing how everybody's doing. I think weight loss thing, there's a real community aspect to it that can be very positive, and I get that at MyFitnessPal, I get that here on YouTube, because I don't really have many friends in real life who are dealing with the kinds of issues that surround the whole weight loss thing. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that you'll like this video. I hope that you will share it with your friends and your family and everybody you know. And if you're not already subscribed, do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button, and that way you can continue watching. It'll just pop up in your feed whenever there's a new video, and you won't have to come looking for it. Again, I really appreciate you watching, and until next time, take care.